Good morning, students. Myself Hari Prasad, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Tiruchendur. We see about the topic of Introduction to Drones in the subject of drone technology. First of all, who invented the drone? Mr. Abraham Curry, born in 1937, is a designer of fixed and rotary wing unmanned vehicles. He is regarded as the founding father of UAV. UAV means unmanned aerial vehicles. Furtherly, is called as an unmanned aircraft drone. He built his first drone and named that is General Atomics MQ-1 Predator during the Yom Kippur War for the Israeli Air Force in the 1970s. An unmanned aerial vehicle, commonly known as a drone, is an aircraft without any human pilot, crew, or passenger on the board. We using the remote control or any other control without a pilot or driver to drive the vehicle is controlled. It's called a drone or UAV. UAVs were originally developed through the 20th century for military missions, and by the 21st, they had become essential asset of most militaries. Using our drones, we save our military persons because it will be drop our weapons to rescue operations. So we will save the military persons without any damages and further issues. These include aerial photography, precision agriculture, forest fire monitoring, river monitoring, environmental monitoring, and surveillance, infrastructure inspections, product deliveries, entertainment, and drone racing. These are the few kinds of drones. The multi-rotor drones. First pick as a multi-rotor drones, and the black color will be called a propeller. It have two propellers are there, so it's called a multi-propeller. I mean multi-rotor. This is single rotor drone. We have only one propeller. Based on the propeller count, we decide the names. These will be fixed wing drones. Top two picture are movable. These wings are fixed down. The fixed wing hybrid VTOL means vertical takeoff and landing drone, and that's why it's called VTOL. This is multi-rotor drone. Multi-rotor drone uses multiple propellers for navigation and flying in the space. Such drones have common uses for photography and video surveillance. These are multi-rotor drone. These have a four blade, two propellers, so it's called multi-rotor drone. It's called tricopter. It's called this drone called bicopter. This drone called tricopter because this copter have a three propellers. This have two. This is quadcopter because four propellers, four motors are there. This is hexacopter. Hexacopter have six blades, six propellers, and six motors. Octacopter is eight motors, eight propellers are available. This is the major application of drone. Product delivery means to deliver the product for as a medicine, as a food, whatever. To using the drone to product delivery, it's, application of product delivery. Space research, we using Mars, Moon. This kind of drones will be taking the samples and give to the Earth. Military asset before to drop the weapons to rescue our military persons using the drone. Example, the Russia-Ukraine war, and the drones are plays the major role for the rescue operations like earthquake, tsunami. This kind of situation, drones are plays the major roles. Internet carrier means to give the internet source of the corresponding persons. Agriculture drone to spray the water or pesticide to the drone without spoiling single crop. Search and rescue operation, as I said before, the military same operation to military. The tsunami or earthquake, the drone will be rescue or humans. We are basically seeing the working principle of quadcopter. Quadcopter is four propellers. Quadcopter has four propellers at four corners of the frame. For each propeller, speed and direction of rotation are independently controlled for balance and movement of the drone. Because the each propeller have a same distance for an quantum physics. In a traditional quadcopter, all four rotors are placed equal distance from each other because the aerodynamics will be plays the major role. In case one angle will be slightly higher, the aerodynamics will be spoiled, so the drone will be collapse or wobble. To maintain the balance system, one pair of rotors rotate in clockwise direction and the other pair rotates in anti-clockwise direction. To move up, however, all rotors should run high speed. By changing the rotors, the drone can move forward, backward, and side to side. This is the motor direction. 1 and 3 motors are clockwise direction. 2 and 4 motors are anti-clockwise direction. Even drones have a same as car, front view and rear view. Rear means back. These are the quadcopter dynamics. It will be throttle, yaw, roll, and neck. Throttle means up and down movement of the drone called throttle. We give the throttle to the remote controller. The remote controller towards the throttle up, the quadcopter will be down to upward. The throttle up, the drone will be moved the forward direction. That means ground to upper level. If all four propellers run at high speed, the drone will move up. This is called hovering is a drone. The four propellers are rotating at high speed. The drone will be down the direction toward the upside the direction. Second one is pitch. Movement of the drone about lateral axis, either forward or backward, is called pitching. If two rear propellers run at high speed, then the drone will move at forwarding. If two front propellers run at high speed, then the drone will be move the backward direction. If the rear propellers will be high speed, the drone will be towards the forward direction. If two front propellers will be high speed, the drone will be forward backward position. Roll. The movement of the drone about the longitudinal axis is called rolling motion. If two right propellers run at high speed, the drone will be moved in the left direction. If two left propellers run at high speed, then the drone will be move in the right direction. Yawn. This is the last quad dynamics. The rotation of the head of the drone about the vertical axis, either left or right, is called yawing motion. If two propellers of a right diagonal run at high speed, then the drone will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. If two propellers of left diagonal runs at high speed, the drone will be rotated in the clockwise direction. The yaw position using for the drone racing, drone axis. Thanks for the watching.